Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home of the Minnesota Golden Gophers, as we get set for what ought to be a terrific battle. A Big Ten showdown coming, conference games where the results will stick with you for the rest of the season. Our team has the ball teed up and they're about ready to go. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Minnesota's offense takes the field for the first time today. And here's the man they want to get the ball to in this passing game. This is the type of receiver, David, when he's covered, he's still open.
He's still putting that hand up in the air. Coach, I'm still open. And more importantly, his quarterback knows that. They're going to move him all over the field. They're going to feature him on offense. They're going to make sure he gets a lot of touches, whether he's open or whether he's open, because he's always open.
Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Got his man in the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Golden Gophers want to move quickly.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Running back goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Caught close to the marker, it's Smith. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field. The DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down, using the quick game. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Ball just inside the 10 at the 9-yard line. It's 1st and goal and looking for the first score. Touchdown, Minnesota! And they jump on top.
And I love this offense and the way they started this football game. Listen, last week be dang, okay? Forget last week. Nice job coming out, setting the tone in this ball game, putting a long drive together, and getting a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
And this just is such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays, so him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside will be a great matchup.
Quick release by the QB. They get him down after he makes the catch. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it, open.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They run the reverse. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They'll try to put it in drive this time on 2nd down from the 22. It's a draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. It is 3rd and long. Let's see what kind of arm he's got. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. And this sophomore quarterback just put it out there a little too far. And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Give to the back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. They'll give it to the back. At midfield, he's got room. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a 1st down. To the air, it's Lindsey. Quickly complete. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Ready to fire from the pistol. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
That is the last thing you want on 1st down as an offensive sack. Now it's 2nd down. It's a draw. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. The Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The sweet feet buy a little time. And they pick up just 1. It'll be 3rd and 9. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got him downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in, week out, working on those critical down and distances, 3rd downs. And having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
Nothing but green ahead. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. He's going to pass. Quick strike complete. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, they're going to have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun to give, looking for room. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Got stuffed on 1st down, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He wants it all. It's snagged in the end zone, touchdown.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oklahoma State is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Pistol Pete isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They are up by 7 over Texas Tech. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. To throw, it's Lindsey. Gets it out fast. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Slips through the line. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Off play action. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. So the offense gets an automatic 1st down after the roughing the passer penalty. He's looking to throw. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. A 3rd and goal call here from the 2. Let's see if they can finish the deal. He'll pull it on the read. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. Speed behind center cannot be stopped, and the defense really can't even contain it.
No, especially when the offense coordinator knows how to use it. You got a quarterback that can run like this, use him early and often.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they take over with great starting field position, move it 36 yards, and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He thought about bringing that out for a half-second, but he'll take a knee, and they'll bring it to the 25. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Lindsey. Unloads to the wideout. And he's lucky to get that one back. This junior quarterback knows better than to try that too often. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got an open man. Turns it on down the left side. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Getting set for the point after. Smashes it through for the PAT. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish with a 62-yard pass for the score. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Give to the running back. At the 35, he's open. Afterburners coming. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
We didn't have to work very hard on that one. There was nobody in sight as he rips off a massive run.
Sort of a mark of excellence for any back is yards after contact. Well, yards before contact can be sort of a badge of honor for that O-line.
Yeah, let's give them some credit. They got tremendous push getting hats on hats. They made that easy.
Oh, it's a reverse. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? They'll try to power their way ahead. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. This is well within field goal range, but the kicker will stay on the sideline, and the offense will try to convert on 4th down. Tackle is made after the 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? They'll try the run. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll keep it himself. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown.
Well, they go back to the option play. Now, this is the second time, Pollock, this QB has scored running this scheme offensively.
Yeah, and as a defense, you got to understand when you're playing the option, it's responsibility football. I got to stop my assignment. I can't get caught in somebody else's business. You can tell this defense not really ready for this quarterback run game. They better figure it out, or it's going to be a long game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Now they'll run the draw. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up of 6. Offense gets set for second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It'll be a draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. From the gun, the ground game. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. And they're on him in a heartbeat, and down he goes. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job at getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. On the run, it's right. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Timeout on the defense.
They go to the ground. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. First down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. He's looking for a man on second down. He'll try to do it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. He's got him this time. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Fielded in the end zone, it's Eaton. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Minneapolis. Each of these 2 offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these 2 passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at the bank there in the Twin Cities.
And the Golden Gophers will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Baxter. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the offense onto the field again. He'll start this third quarter with a run. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Skips away from pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
First down for the offense.
They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Fires to the big fella. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3.
He makes the tackle at the 47-yard line. Second down for the offense.
They'll run it. Slam to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
And that's good enough for a first down.
They'll ride the hot hand. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much.
6-yard line. Brings up second down.
The give to the back. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. A defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Got his man downfield. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That is going to drive this defensive coordinator nuts. A lot of DCs, they focus a ton of energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Fast motion from the offense. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Setting up the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Field goal is good. And now the lead is even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Running back searching for a hole. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the 1st. Off the play fake on 1st down. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
When you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the 1st down.
They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Fires toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. After the incompletion on 2nd down, it's 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. The Golden Gophers come to the line in the hurry-up. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. 1st down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it and still on his feet. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Using his feet. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. They're bringing heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
All right, defense, nice job early in the game, playing well with your backs against the wall. The job's not over yet, though. This is an offense that has shown that they go for it on 4th down, especially during these situations.
Here comes the field goal unit. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable top 25 clash. NC State was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Wolfpack performance.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And the Golden Gophers take over first and 10.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit. You put some points on the board.
Brings up third down.
Wants to throw on third down. Fires into the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Set to advance on the football.
He'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the offense on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He fires to the left side. It's complete, a huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Holding, offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. A first down for the offense. He'll start this drive firing. Throws to the wideout. That pass is incomplete. After misfiring, it's second down. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. From the red zone, looking for a man. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gun of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. He's looking to throw. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He's got it on the move. And here comes the field goal unit. And he's already put 1 3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. Good, right down the boulevard. after the made field goal. They'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They'll leave it with him. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake. Throws for the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Still on the 35-yard line, they'll try it again on 2nd and 10. They'll go to the ground. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. After the miss on third down, the punt team is on the field. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Pulls it in. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll run it from the gun. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. And the Golden Gophers are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Snags it.
And when this quarterback is in a rhythm, this offense is really hard to stop. You've seen that on this drive. He's 3 for 3, but they're also running the ball well. Everything they're dialing up right now is working.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it, offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. To the ground with the back. And at least they keep him out of the end zone. He's on the 3. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Wide out in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it, offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Looking to pass. It's Lindsey. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Finds a crevice and picks up 5 out to the 8. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Might as well stick with him. Find some running room. He'll pick up 4 out to the 12. 30 short. They've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. They'll try to get it through the air. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And I think if you're the head coach here, you kind of got mixed reviews on your passing attack so far because, yes, you've thrown for a bunch of yards and you've thrown a couple touchdowns, but you've also given up 4 sacks now. Pass protection has not been great, even though they've got the lead in this game.
Gets away from one, finds room. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Going to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. The give to the back. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him wide open. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Minnesota! This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. The pressure was rising, drama just encapsulating this entire stadium, and the defense comes up with that pick.
Yeah, so the quarterback, he's got to be able to handle this situation. Obviously, everything gets elevated. Everything has to happen a split second sooner. You feel the crowd noise. You can feel the energy, but you've got to keep your poise. And you just wonder in this juncture of the game if the quarterback's starting to lose his cool.
Getting some heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. A 1st down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. The play action fake. Caught on the outside, it's McWilliams. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. The give to the tailback. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Right back to the well. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Motion from the offense. Here's the handoff. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Power football with the run. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He got it. And with just over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Michigan left little doubt. You know, this version of the Maize and Blue can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program with multiple national titles. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Gets it out quickly. And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield. Looking for a man. It's Lindsey. He wants a big play here late. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Coming up, 4th down.
Gotta have it here on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment, or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Entering accessibility screen, you have 19 options. Menu narration option is set to off selected.
Welcome to Kent, Ohio, and Dick Stadium, home to the Golden Flashes of Kent State. And while to some it may seem like a small blip across the college football landscape, this place has been the home to legends like Lambert, Edelman, James, Holmes, and of course, Saban. And the Bobcats will put total leather to crank us up. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Golden Flashes offense is on the field for the first time today. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Steps away to find some room. Looking down the left side. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Offense set on first down. He'll do it himself. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. It's hard to understate how much it's worth to have a guy who can run just enough to pick up a first down, to keep a drive alive, to avoid a negative play.
He's just got enough. Everybody could be covered on a pass play, and he can go and get the first down for you. He can make maybe one or two guys miss and just stretch the football past the sticks to keep the drive alive. Such a weapon to have on offense.
Long incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
Pulls it and fires to the left. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
He's looking to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Hendricks. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me. I'm getting this first down.
He's looking to pass. Coming after it. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
And you've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. They'll play it safe and try for 3.